story time on how my mom's boyfriend tried to sell my cat. Yes. Yes, and this wasn't a story I got from Reddit. This actually happened to me. He tried to sell my cat. Now, you guys will probably be like, how? I didn't even know you had a cat. I'm gonna put the cat up on screen. His name is Wheel Morton. You guys should know him. He's the cutest little tabby cat you'll see. But anyways, now my grandma had to go to hospital because one of her kidneys were failing. So she had to get rid of one of her kidneys. It was going to kill her otherwise. So my mom caused her boyfriend to comfort her, and he ends up staying 2 or 3 months. This actually landed my grandma in a nursing home. So I had to deal with him for more than 2 months. I had to deal with him for like 4 because my grandma was in a nursing home for old people after that happened. And my mom's boyfriend has just decided, hey, I'm gonna move in. I'm gonna be the man of the house. I appreciate that he stepped up to play. So the first day he got there, he was like, maybe you should go back, Carson. And I'm like, it's 6 p.m. and he's like, okay, yuck, I want some young time with your mom, so I will give you $20 to go out in the yard and play. Hey. And I'm like, $20? $20? Literally. And he's like, yes. And I asked my mom if I can go outside by myself, and she said, yeah, just don't go, because we had a fence in backyard, okay? So it was like a normal average amount in backyard. And she was like, okay, just don't try to climb the fence or get over the fence, honey. Because I was a smart kid, so I was trusted with things like that. So I'm like, okay, I will, Mom. And I go outdoor and I take that $20 from him. Now, when I'm outside, I find this cute little tabby kitten. And you all know who that is. You all know who that is. It wasn't Wheel. Okay, I found Wheel in a animal shelter. I didn't find him outside. It wasn't Wheel. It was another cat that I named Alice, after my grandmother. No, my grandma is fine now. She's 70 years old and she's still kicking the wood's ass. But I decided to name him or her Alice after my grandmother. And So I asked my mom if I could keep it. My mom had a heart of a gold, so no, she had heart of gold. I can't say gold, white. Gold? God. I can't say that word, but she's like, no, we cannot keep it. And then I gave it to her and she was like, okay, we can keep it. Soon as I put it into her hands, and she was like, okay, we can keep it. Because my mom had cats her life and dogs. Her yes dog, his name was DJ. It had been put asleep. Don't worry, it was old age. But it was yeah, it was old age. Like, the scene in A Dog's Way Home where they put down the dog. That's what my mom had to go through with DJ. She didn't automatically see it get put down. She just basically woke up one day and DJ was gone. Anyways, that's a backstory. So she's like, okay, I'm gonna call your aunt. We're going to Walmart. We're picking up stuff for this little tiny tabby kitten. And it was black, just like Phil. Pure black. And I named him Alice after my grandmother. And then my mother was like, no, how about just name it something cool, like Shadow? And I'm like, okay, it can be Shadow. And she's like, okay, we're going to get a tag a dog, so we get everything for cat. We're around 2 months. And there was one thing that pissed me off about this whole situation. My cousin and her friend would only come down to our house to see the cat. And they lived like 5 or 6 or 8. No, actually, I think it was 9 doors down, and they came just see the kitty. And I'm like, no hi, Auntie Brenda, no hi, Carson, how you doing? Where's the cat? So we go in the house. We showed the cat. One thing about Tom, my mom's ex-boyfriend, is he would work. He would work all day, come home at 6 p.m. Now, this whole situation, sorry, that's my mom and my grandma talking in background if you hear that. So I went on a field trip to a museum with my aunt. Also, very beautiful museum. But why would you take a bunch of kindergartners to a museum? God, really? But yeah, we get home and the cat isn't there. and my 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 stepdad had it in his car, almost driving away, almost getting in car, and I'm seeing, what you doing with Shadow? And he's like, because he was going to take it to a place to basically sell it. The Humane Society. And him trying to cover his tracks, he's like, me and Shadow are going to get some ice cream. Do you want to go get some ice cream? So now me and my cousin are like, hell yes. And my cousin and her friend are deployed with the cat the whole way down. We stopped at the movie place to rent Deadpool at the time, and my cousin was staying over that night. Her friend just tagged along. Okay, so basically, we got a screen. We basically just came home, did our normal shit, family does and shit. And next day I wake up and Shadow's not there. And I immediately think to go to my stepfather and say, what happened to my cat? Because if you remember, my cat was in his car, and he said, the landlord took it away. I'm sorry, buddy. It was not me. Even your mom will vouch to that. And I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Because we weren't allowed to have pets in our apartment. We weren't. But, yeah. And then my stepfather came clean and says he was going to take it to the Humane Society and sell it for some money. But now we don't have to worry about it because Daniel took it away. And he had a smile on his face. And you know what the next thing my mother does? Goes, get out. And he's like, what? Get out. And he's like, what did I do? Just get out of my house, please. Pack it and get the hell out of my house. Because if you don't respect the cat, you sure as hell doesn't respect me and my son. And I'm like, okay, mother, pop up, do your dangle. And he basically gets kicked out of our house by my mom. And my mom never saw or dated that guy again. Yeah, moral story. Don't try to sell somebody else's cat. But I guess it was all okay, and then because Yanyord was going to take away, but that doesn't still excuse. He's a shitty human for that. But I hope y'all like this story time. Sorry it was so long. I had to give y'all some backstory um, basically, situation. I see all y'all in that video. And remember, always love and cherish your animals. Also, can you guys please go watch A Dog's Purpose? They have 3 movies out on these series, and you should really go watch it. Really good series. But other than that, I see you next time. Peace out, and have a great Mother Day. You know what I mean?